Hello, good to see everyone. Today's bite size in Tempusu Grand point number 7. We're going to discuss, should we buy a new launch or resale? A very common question that are being asked even for my personal gathering, school gathering, friends gathering. So this is something that is actually curious me and resulted me in doing a little bit of research, and in particular Tempusu brand. Let's take a look at the neighbor analysis that is nearby Tempusu brand, and this contact is the head court. So if you draw the whole series of price performance of this particular head court neighbor project near Tempusu brand, and if you were to carve into the first half, you realize that when a new launch buyer who bought here as a new launch and sell at this point, which is the first half timing of the whole period of head court, the new launch return has generated 97%. And for a resale buyer who bought at this midpoint and sell in today's price, he or she will earn 45% return. So in this case, in point example, it did show that a new launch return has a higher return to resale. Let's take a look at another data called the Shaw residence. Using the same methodology, the new return of a Shaw residence resulted in a 39% compared to a resale return of a 26%. Also in the D15, because we are comparing a Tempusu brand which reside in D15, on the statistic, you realize return from Côte d'Azur for the period of 2002 to January 2023. The first half return when the new launch buyer would buy as a new launch, his new launch return is 108% versus a resale buyer who bought in the midpoint and selling the Côte d'Azur at this current January 2023 period, the resale return is approximately 31%. So if you put all this new launch return versus return data points side by side, you realize a consistent result of launch return being higher compared to a resale return. So if the question of a new launch or should I buy a resale, I would say the data does suggest that if return is important to the purchaser, then it appears that a new launch return which yield a more superior return compared to resale would be a better choice using cohort data to help inform this decision. I hope today's bite size on this new launch versus resale will give you that very statistical insight. And see you soon for the next bite size. Bye.